Okay, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now it's gonna be an important video about the food again, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm keep on stressing this food issue, you know what I mean? Because when it comes down to it, they constantly stepping it up another notch, you know what I mean? Pushing it up another level. So shout out to Last Sunrise for sending me that video, because it was an important video that I really need to see. It was a news clip I saw where they was talking about putting, I'm gonna go and say the word, you know, like y'all remember years ago when they was trying to flag people for saying the word, you know, but I'm gonna go and say it, like the vaccines. It shouldn't be no problem with you even saying vaccines in the video, you know what I mean? Especially when they use the word so loosely online and all that. I'm not here to talk bad about vaccines or talk down on vaccines, you know what I mean? Whoever chose to get it, that's their own, you know what I mean, prerogative. But when it comes down to it, for the people who didn't choose to get it, they're coming up with a bill now to put the labels of the foods that are going to be made with the vaccines, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see why they are putting vaccines in the food. It's just like, it's so much run through my head. Is why I'm kind of going slow with this, you know what I'm saying, video, because this is real. You can actually see Republicans talking about this in the courthouse, you know, so it's a real thing. And if you don't believe me, like I said with my last video, I will leave a link in the description of the video of them actually talking about this, you know what I mean? Trying to leave people, they try to act like they're really for the people by saying, well, I don't feel like this is fair to people, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get a bill passed so we can let people know that what's in their food. How about you just don't put that in the food, you know what I mean? Because human beings are not actually going out voting for these things to happen. These are things that they're coming up with and trying to let the public know, because they have to let us know when they do stuff like this, you know what I mean? They cannot have humans unaware of what they're putting in their mouth, especially when it comes down to a vaccine, something you're supposed to choose to go get, you know what I mean? So when it come down to it, they're trying to get this bill passed that lets people know, just like they do right now, you know what I mean? When it comes to the genetically modified organisms, that's why they have non-GMO on the label, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be just like that when it comes down to it. The foods with vaccines in it, it's gonna, I guess, have no non-vaccine, you know what I mean? Or, you know, how they try to confuse people, have a different word other than vaccine, or they might have the actual word vaccine, you know what I mean? So you have to read these labels carefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting down to it, like I told everybody, man. Everybody gonna have to start growing their own food if you still wanna have a little bit of naturalness left. And then in the news clip, the guy was talking about the reason for them putting that mRNA traces of vaccines in there, you know what I mean, is to help people grow. If they want to grow their own food, help people grow like more medicinal food, you know what I mean? Like, who says y'all vaccines are more medicinal? You know what I mean? Why can't y'all just leave the fruits and vegetables alone? You know what I mean? Put it in the other foods that y'all, you know, deem to be harmful. So if you put the vaccines in the food that's deemed to be harmful and make those more medicinal, you know what I mean? Or just stop selling fast food as a whole. Stop selling all these dangerous products so people won't even need medicine to begin with. People need medicine because whenever you go to the doctor or hospital, they tell you stop eating the food, stop eating certain type of fast food, stop eating the red meats, stop eating eating too much sugar. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's a lot of the stuff that we eat that sends us to the hospital. So if they really wanted to help people, they would just exit out. A lot of these foods that's banned in other countries will be banned here in America, but they don't want to ban. They just want to keep on putting out worse stuff and act like they're on your side by telling you, okay, well, this is in that. How about you don't put that in that? You know what I mean? It's crazy how they trying to like act like they there for people, and a lot of people gonna look at this video and still not care. They still gonna pick up stuff that's enticing to their eyes and not read the labels. Whole time, if you know you against vaccines, you obviously not against vaccines if you still going to the grocery stores and picking up food out reading the label, because now you're going to probably ingest something that has vaccine material in it. So it's just like you got this, you know what I'm saying, shot unwillingly, but you willingly picked up that box, you know what I mean? And you cannot sue them because they letting you know that the vaccine is in the product, you know what I mean? So if you just die, you just die, you know what I mean? If you have an adverse effect to it, because everybody else doesn't take well to vaccinations, you know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, man, a lot of people need to share information like this. And I appreciate Last Sunrise for sending me that video, because I've been hearing that they was going to put vaccines in the food, but I was like, this really, you know, I haven't heard big talk about it on the news, news reporters talk about it, you know what I mean? But the fact that I seen the news clip that she sent me, then I go on YouTube and type in vaccines in food, it's just a real thing, you know what I mean? So, like, you can look at the link in the description in my video, and you can type in other videos, you know what I mean? This is a real occurrence that's finna, like, be going on, you know what I mean? They're finna, because they, like I said, they know that they couldn't get everybody to, you know, take what they wanted everybody to take, and now they're going beyond measures to make sure they put it in the food now, you know what I mean? Like, ain't any such thing as an overdose on vaccines? Because what the people who already got vaccines, now you eating food with more vaccinated stuff? Like, can it be an overdose in it? You know, that's ridiculous. You know, like it's like you go to the doctor and get a penicillin shot, and now they start putting penicillin in your food. You know what I mean? Too much of anything can be dangerous. So, like, now you putting it in the food. That's why I tell people, man, it's not human beings we dealing with. This is some diabolical things that people are trying to get. I mean, beings are trying to get us gone off this planet, because at the rate they're trying to enforce their laws on us, enforce this stuff in our food that we consume, you know what I mean? Our children are eating this food. There's a lot of people eating this food, you know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, when we say we don't want to take this, now y'all coming years later talking about we gonna put it in y'all food. Why? Because y'all know we gotta eat, and a lot of people are not gonna take the initiative to do a lot of fast, and a lot of people are not to take the initiative to grow their own stuff. You know what I mean? It's an unhealthy epidemic going on, and the government that we live in is telling us that we're gonna put this in your food. We're not going to stop selling the fast food at McDonald's. We're going to keep on building new restaurants and all that. All the unhealthy stuff we're going to keep on producing. Even your fruits and vegetables, we're going to put what we want to put in your fruits and vegetables now. You know what I mean? Don't care what the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. They don't care the medicinal uses of what that put in there. You know what I mean? What do you want to call Jesus, all that. They don't care about the medicinal uses that the plants already came with. Now you're trying to genetically modify the earth and say, nah, this is what's good for y'all. You know what I mean? So y'all got to question a lot of that. A lot of people got to question a lot of this stuff, man. So I'm just gonna leave it there, man. Y'all want to check it out a little bit more? Just check out the link in the description. You know what I mean? But y'all be blessed on walking in smoke. Make sure y'all hit the like on this for sure.